Hello everyone, this is the third video for You Were Meant For Me by Jewel, and we're going to tackle the bridge now. We have, let's see, I think a couple of new chords that we have to learn for the bridge, and maybe a couple little details that are going to help you play the song a little better. Now the bridge, in case you already know what these chords are, I'll just give you the chord progression first to get that out of the way. So the chord progression for the bridge is going to be A minor, D, B minor, D, and then A minor, D, B minor, and E minor. Okay, that takes you from the beginning to the end of the bridge. After that, it goes back into the verse, I believe. So, the verse of the chorus, which you already know. So, again, it's A minor, D, B minor, D, A minor, D, B minor, E minor. Okay? Now, if you don't know what those chords are, let me go over them real quick. I know we've already learned the D and the A minor, but I'm going to go ahead and go over these chords real quick with you, just to be thorough. Okay, so the A minor is played like this. It's going to be open on the A string. You're not going to play the thick E string, but it's going to be open on the A string. It's going to be second fret with your second finger on the D string. It's going to be second fret on the G string with your third finger, that one there. It's going to be first fret on the B string with your first finger. And then it's going to be open on this skinny E string. Okay, it's a 5-note chord. That's our A minor. Our next chord is the D. Okay, you probably already know this one, but it's going to be muted on the E string. If you want, you can add in the A string. It's okay on a D chord. That's open. Open on the D string. Your first finger is going to play the second fret on the G string. Your third finger is going to play the third fret on the B string. And your middle finger is going to play the second fret on the skinny E string. Okay, so that's your D chord. The B minor, now this one's a little tougher because it's a bar chord, at least the way I normally play it. You can get out of playing a bar chord, and I'll show you how. But matter of fact, let's go ahead and play it that way first, just the non-bar chord way, and then I'll show you how to get a little one extra note in there if you play it as a bar chord. So what's going to happen is your first finger is going to play the second fret of the skinny E string. Okay. Your pinky is then going to play the fourth fret of the B string. I take that back. Your middle, I got one note ahead of myself. Your middle finger is going to play the third fret of the B string. Okay, so it's second on the E, third on the B. Okay, now your pinky is going to play the fourth fret of the D string, or I'm sorry, the G string. Your third finger is going to play the fourth fret of the D string. There we go. Alright, now that is a 4-note chord, and it's the B minor, and if you can't play bar chords, that's the one you should do. Now, if you want to practice, or you're already good at bar chords, the B minor bar chord is going to be like this. Everything here is the same, but your first finger is going to bar across the second fret, going all the way through the A string. So that adds one note. So it's second fret on the A string, and second fret on the E string. That's what your first finger is playing. Okay? And then you're muting the thick E string. Okay? Now, those are all the notes. Oh, except for the E minor. Okay, those are all the chords except for the E minor. So the E minor, again, you've already played it in the song, but again, just to be thorough, open on the thick E string, second fret with your middle finger on the A string. Your third finger is going to play second fret on the D string. Then you're going to play open on the G, the B, and the E string. Okay? Now, the order I called out earlier at the beginning of the video is the actual order that you play these chords in. Now, you can strum this. If you don't want to finger pick it, you can strum it and just kind of play it. Well, it's going to kind of sound like this. Let me play along with this version I have on my computer right now. So this is what it's going to sound like if you just want to strum it. Here we go.
Go about my business, doing just fine, you said.
Okay? Now that's how you're going to strum along with that chord progression, with the song with that chord progression. If you just want to play rhythm guitar on, okay, nothing, not a real big deal. You just kind of copy her and strum slowly on a couple of them. Really, it's the B minor and the D, and then the B minor and E minor that you strum slowly on. But so it's basically going to go like this: A minor, D, then strum slowly on the B minor, and keep it going, and then D, back to the A minor, D, now strum slowly here, B minor, and then E minor. Okay? One more time, that's A minor, D, B minor, D, A minor, D, one strum on the B minor, and then one strum on the E minor. Okay? Now, if you want to finger pick this, give yourself a little more of a challenge, then I've tabbed out that, so let me go ahead and show you how you're going to do that. Now, hold down your A minor. What you're going to do here is, well, basically you've got to cheat a little bit. You've only got 5 fingers here, but you're going to have to take care of, or 4 fingers that I want you to use for your finger picking, but you're taking care of 5 strings. So here's what I want you to do. Play the A string. You've got your A minor held down, so play the A string open. Then your middle finger is going to play the G string. Then your first finger is going to play the D string. And then your third finger is going to play the B string. And then I just like to use my third finger to move over and play the E string too. You can use your pinky, but I don't usually. I just kind of go. Okay, so. And then your next chord was the D. You're going to grab the 4 skinniest strings on the D chord. So go down to those 4 skinniest ones and kind of play the same pattern as far as, you know, the order of your fingers go. Like that. Okay, so one more time. All right. Now the next chord was a B minor. She's definitely strumming that one, so we're going to go ahead and take our thumb and just, you know, kind of strum across it once, and then just kind of strum it a couple more times after you let it ring. So, and then the same with the D. Okay, so what I've got so far is going to sound like this. To the A minor, and then to the D again, and then when we get to the B minor, this time we just strum it slowly once, and then go to the E minor and strum it slowly once, and that's it. That's how you play the bridge if you're going to finger pick it. Let me play it one more time through, and that's how you're going to play it. So here we go. A minor, D, B minor, D, A minor again, D, B minor, E minor. Okay, now that's the bridge. The couple of things that I wanted to point out that you could do during the song to make it sound more authentic, a little better, a little closer to what she's playing, are these 2 things. You're going to go back to the verse here and think about when you're playing the first 2 chords. Okay? Now, when you play those 2 chords, what she actually does is a little thing that's not that common because it puts the note out of tune a little bit, but she actually does this. On that first chord of the verse, you play your notes all the same, except when you get to that, let me see, that 4th note, it's that D that you play there, it's the B string 3rd fret. When you play that note, that 3rd finger you've got down, you're going to barely bend that note up and down a little bit. It's just going to sound like this. Okay? instead of just playing it normally, you're going to bend it a little bit. And if you listen closely, you can hear it in the recording. And then you're going to do the same thing on the second chord. Okay? So, it's going to sound like this. See, I did in the first chord progression and the second. So that's the first thing you can do to make this sound a little more authentic. The other thing is right after the chorus ends, you hear what are harmonics, and you may not know what those are, but you might recognize this if you listen to me play it. What she plays right after the first chorus sounds like this. Let me try that again. Okay, I'll do that one more time. Now what that is a natural harmonic, and what you want to do is in the 7th fret, you want to go above that fret wire. Okay, I'm going to get a little closer here so you can see it. Here's my 7th fret. I want to go over this metal fret wire here. If you've never played a natural harmonic, you're basically just going to go right over that fret wire and touch the strings very lightly. Don't push them down. As soon as you play the string that you're touching, you kind of want to get back off that string a little bit so the string can kind of ring. And instead of getting this sound, you're going to get this sound. Okay? Okay? And what she does is all in the 7th fret, you play D string, G, B, E, and then B again. All as natural harmonics. That's what those are. And you just play it in this kind of rhythm. Okay, it's a simple little thing, but it's there in the song, and I thought I would just add that into the video just to be something extra that you could work on to get the song to sound just the right way. Now, I believe that's it. So if you practice this hard along with me, then buy the song. Either buy it off iTunes or get the CD or something like that. But remember, some of the a lot of the recordings, she's tuned a little bit off from standard pitch, so it may sound like you're out of tune just a hair, but you're not really if you've tuned your guitar. So I actually used YouTube to find a live version where she's in standard pitch to play along with, so you might try that. That's all of the advice I've got for the song, so I hope you enjoy playing this one, and I hope I haven't rambled on too much. So hope you enjoy the song.